So GB News' treachery and transformation from the so-called home of free speech to the home of woke cancel culture is now complete. As I said in a previous video, they had Nigel Farage on for an interview, and the host, Camilla Tominey, conducted a disgraceful, if you can call it, interview. Personally, I thought it was an attack. And now it seems they're trying to dissuade you from voting, especially for reform. Because yesterday they published a polling update which projected that reform would get 0 seats. All this after numerous polls all suggested otherwise. So that must have spooked the establishment. And GB News, desperately wanting to be part of the mainstream media, legacy media cabal, obviously went for the reform throat and published this poll by a company called More in Common UK. Now, if you look at More in Common's Twitter account, it describes itself as, and I quote, strengthening democratic societies by countering division and polarisation, unquote. This is the same company who published a poll back in March that suggested, according to them, that Britons are 5 times more likely to say that DEI, or diversity, equity and inclusion, is more good than bad. And that poll was entitled Finding a Balance, How to Ensure Equity, Diversity and Inclusion is for Everyone. Now, for GB News to be publishing a poll conducted by this company, I think should be ringing major alarm bells for everyone who's watched GB News and believed in them when their presenters say they're against woke ideology, etc. and cancel culture, when they suggest otherwise. I don't remember them being so openly aggressive with reform when they employed Nigel Farage before he became reform leader. Do you? So watch this space. I reckon by Christmas GB News will be just like the BBC, Sly News and the rest of the information controlling cabal. And in other news, Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, is projected to lose his seat. The first sitting Prime Minister to ever do so. And I think that's a given anyway, regardless of the biasness of whatever polling company projected that outcome. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for listening. And until the next time, Roger Trout.